Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jesse and I make videos on budgeting, saving money, paying debt, and financing everyday expenses. If this interests you, please consider subscribing. I upload videos 3 times per week. Now with that being said, let's get into today's topic. Okay guys, so today's topic, we are going to be talking about sinking funds. Now, after watching multiple videos, and if you guys have seen prior videos, myself and my wife, we are doing the cash envelope system. That's the system that we're using in order to make sure we stay on budget and making sure that we know exactly where our money is going, right? I think budgeting is such a strong tool. If you haven't been using any type of budgeting system, make sure to do it because you will know exactly where your money's going. I think budgeting is the most important thing as an adult you should do because you'll know exactly where all the money is going. Okay, now today is going to be about sinking funds. Now, since we have been budgeting since we got married back in October, and we have been using the cash envelope system, I think that has helped us out a lot to really understand or be able to manage money because we never combined our incomes. So I think that's been a great tool for us so far to make sure where our money is going. Now, after watching a lot of different videos within this community of budgeting, I've been seeing a lot of videos when it comes to sinking funds. Now, after doing research on sinking funds, I think this is very important, and honestly, I'm not too sure why I'm looking at this till today, but actually I'm glad I am touching on this today. Sinking funds, all it really is any expense that you are going to be having later on in the year, or an expense that you know that is coming that you're essentially going to prepare yourself for. Okay, that's basically what it is. Now, everyone's sinking fund is different, right? So some people might put sinking funds, I don't know, they might put money onto the side, maybe for birthday gifts, maybe for Christmas presents, maybe for any other thing, right? Anything that you can think of, you can categorize it depending on your goal, right? Now, when it comes to our sinking funds, right, we have one specifically in mind, and we've actually been talking about it for quite some time, and it's actually a new car. Okay, so let me write it down here. So a car. Every time my wife turns on her car, all I hear is a ring, ding, 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 ding. So it sounds, I mean, the car I think can still last maybe another year or two, but actually it has been causing us a lot of issues, right? So I think it's very important for us to start prepping for it now, because let's say the car ends up breaking down in a year. That way, when the year comes, which is next January 2020, we are basically prepared for it. Because as you guys know, the year goes by really quick. And if we know that we're going to be needing a new car, might as well prepare for it right now. Now, when it comes to our sinking funds, of course, your sinking funds are different. When it comes to our sinking funds, right now, the only thing we have in the category is the car. Okay? You might have more. But for now, we only have the car. Now, of course, as the year goes by, as the month goes by, we might add more to this list. But for now, we're going to be starting with the car. Okay? Now, the car that we're trying to buy, we're not going to go all out and buy a new Tesla or a new Mercedes or BMW. No, right? We are trying to buy something that's maybe 3 to 4 years old, right? And the price that we're actually looking for is around 16,000. So let me write it down right here. Sorry, my handwriting's a little sloppy. My wife actually did this, right? You can tell the difference between her writing and mine. My writing is horrible. Maybe after this video, I'm gonna go back and try to make it a little bit nice. Oh, I'll ask my wife to make it nicer so it looks a little bit better. Okay, so total cost, I'll put it right here just for you so you guys can see. Okay, so the total cost for the car we're trying to get is probably going to be around 16,000. Okay, now starting, right, is actually going to be $0 because we don't have anything for it now. So between now and a year, which is when we're going to try to buy that new car, right, we're going to try to save as much as we can. But now, are we going to be able to save the 16,000? I really hope we do, right? Because we would love would love to pay this card cash, and it will be so awesome if we are able to save the 16,000 to pay it cash and upload it to YouTube so you guys can see that process. But at least today, this is going to be the first step in order to reach our goal. But honestly, to be more realistic when it comes to saving that amount, our goal honestly is to be able to save at least half of it. Half of it is, of course, $8,000. So I'll write it right here. The goal will be to at least save $8,000, at least 50% of the car. Okay. Now, with that being said, since all I'm gonna do, right, assuming that we're gonna be able to buy this car in January, so for the rest of the year between now, January, and December 2020, we still have 49 more checks to go. I already got paid once. Typically, well, I do get 26 checks per year, but since we already got one, I already got one, that means I have 25. My wife hasn't got any check so far, so that means that she's gonna get another 24. So 49 checks in total, as you can see right there. Okay, so we have $8,000, not 80, $8,000, since that's the amount that we feel comfortable paying, right? So the $8,000. So we have $8,000 divided by 49. It comes out to $163. Okay, so this number is very weird, very awkward. It's just a random number, right? I like to round it up or round it down. Okay, so for today, just to make it easier, and as we start, putting money to the side for the sinking funds for the car, what we're gonna do is just round it up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start saving per check $165 for the next 49 checks that we are gonna be getting. Okay, so as you can see there, we are gonna be saving $165 for the next 49 checks. Now, since I did round it up, let me just do the math. 165 times 49. That means we're going to be saving around 8,000. You guys can't really see it. $8,085. Okay, so basically 8,000. That's going to be the goal for the next basically 49 checks that we're going to be receiving. Now, if you see that, right, if we're able to save $165 for 49 checks, only putting $165 to the side, it doesn't hurt as much as opposed to just getting 8,000 now, from the savings account, right, or the emergency fund, right? So I think going this route, only saving $165, it makes it a little bit easier for us to reach our goal of paying half for the car. Again, the total that we're trying to spend is only $16,000. All right, so again, this is going to be our goal, 8,000, be able to pay half of it once we get that car. And since this is the first step we're taking towards that, I am going to be updating you guys on sinking funds to see how it's going. And it should be fun once the year comes by, if all goes well, being able to purchase a car, show you guys the whole process for that. That way, it makes it more fun since I have it here on YouTube. Okay, with that being said, I think that's all for today. And of course, as I mentioned, the only sinking fund we currently have is car. This list could get a little bit bigger as we go throughout the year, but for now, car is the biggest necessity that we do have. Okay, alrighty, so that's basically it. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys that have been subscribing. I want to make this quick video just to show you guys this is something else we're going to try to do as well this year when it comes to budgeting our money. And of course, sinking funds, it's something that's very important. And if you haven't done haven't set up your sinking funds, really think about it. I think it's going to save you a headache for any expense that will come your way throughout the year. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you guys. If you are new, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you have any comments, suggestions, please let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, everyone. Have a good one.